have looked into trying to get him. And, you know, in this sort of matchup, when NiP has some big star power names, Brolan, Config, Rez, I could see a world where deko has more talent than any of them. Maybe he doesn't have the experience. Maybe he doesn't have, you know, the system behind him. But deko really is, you know, a player for the future.
Yeah, I am certainly looking very much forward to seeing what deko and the rest of OneWin is able to get done here as we head into Nuke.
Here we go. Here we go. CT side NiP. Fast hit Config. Decapitating deko. Couple more shots here from upper from Hampus as he gets dinked up. That bomb's going down. After plant's established. This is looking pretty good so far if you're OneWin.
Yeah, it certainly does. And look at that little detail there. Forrester repositioning to get the perfect plant for the post-plant positions of his teammates. Is a Kit on the head? No. Oh, and that's Kit, but Hampus, he answers immediately. Now Brolan is gonna start sniffing out, trying to locate these last two T's. Not on it. Kit has been retrieved by Hampus, but Hampus doesn't have much HP. Now Brolan gets the one tap there. Can he find the last tier? It's Boomich. He's on it. Boomich is out. That's the first round in favor of OneWin. And oh boy, that came down to a very close 1v1 there at the end.
Yeah,
Alan.
that went all over the place. That was crazy. See Boomich going for the body shots at the end. Tricky to find the head hitbox when they're keeling over to tap that bomb. But all's well that ends well. Fast hit. Got the trades. Decent after plant. And it works out well for them. Force buy in return from NiP. Couple of the Deegs in the mix. And Head Trick. I've seen a scout highlight before from Head Trick. Give us another.
Yeah, he's gonna get smoked off now though, so maybe we have to wait a little bit to witness that. But do you remember when we did a little bit of discussion and I told you that Boomich was going to clutch so much this game? He has already won one clutch out of one possible clutches, so this is going great.
Couldn't be going better.
The reason that was a discussion is that traditionally we've been so used to seeing Boomich be the spearhead of any attack. He's a player who likes to get his hands dirty early in the round and is known to be very aggressive. So it's rare to see him end up in a clutch situation.
Slow stuff. 2 players down lower for OneWin. Boomich spotted. As with Nickelback, just going to apply a bit of pressure. But we're starting to coalesce towards the vent. Feels like we're going to end A. Bombs on deko in lobby. Smokes are going down, but NiP are in the right place. 4 players on A. Ooh. Config takes no prisoners. Rez with a second. Trade from deko, but this is not going well. The pistols are coming very good for NiP. Boomich alone in heaven. Bomb is down by the vent. This round is over. This round is over. NiP are going to get the reset. Boomich, consolation frag, but maybe it's time just to save this gun and not die after time. He actually needs to hide behind this generator and not face, and that is a disaster for OneWin. Their economy is now in tatters.
It all started with that one dig, and then it just... no one is pushing out. It's so brilliantly played by NiP, the positioning and the way that they're playing off each other. And then Boomich, with so little time left on the clock as well. Nothing much he could do. Maybe a little bit too passive anti-eco there for OneWin. Letting the time run out, but can't take it away from NiP though. That was some brilliant shots. But is Hampus going to get done here? Takes out deko. Is it more to come here as smoke wall is going to come out? But there's a little bit of a gap.
Yeah, and they're out of smokes. There's no way you're plugging this. And that bomb hasn't crossed yet. Could get a little frisky. Hampus goes
send
down.
him
Config swings out the vent and gets caught. How is this round is falling apart of any?
That's the movement accuracy of the Mach 10 in action. Boomage, bread and butter. Jumping around. Config not as lucky. And this round has turned quite favorable here as Brollan is only gonna be good for one. Res has been very patient, so has Hedrick.
This is not an easy retake. Not by any means. Hedrick's coming in from ramp.
Yeah.
Rez he's got a kit. That's the good news. But given the posturing, they're going to give it up.
Yeah, they shouldn't go for it. I agree. They have 2 rifles here. Look at all the utility. Rez has at least a couple of flashpoints there. But kit, Kevlar, helmet, they have all this equipment that they should save.
Got the equipment, but not the round.
It's back and forth. It's gonna be back and forth. You know the rule, Ellen. It's gonna be back and forth. Force and force and force until one team basically wins 2 rounds. So I do support this decision. Let's see if they can actually... It's gonna pay off for them.
Always favours the T side when we get into a spot like this, especially with plants. NiP, see what they can muster around these rifles, couple SMGs. But as said, if OneWin can just convert around here, T-side and Nuke with full economic control, they'll be feeling very good. No Mach 10 on Boomage this time, so the biggest weapon is out of the server. Have to drop down to the AK instead. And there's that intentional gap. Smoke is really late, the last one by Garage. Shots exchanged as Boomage is tagged through by Rez. So they have secret control, but Rez stayed. Okay, that was a bit frisky. Too much Rez, and he gets punished.
Let's see now if they are planning. Smokes go down again. Config is ready. He's no secret waiting, but this is just mind games and head trick.
Oh, no!
Oh, it just turned! Oh, the timing on that one. That is absolutely devastating. Oh, but cleverly done there to just shoulder peek. Brollan, he is still down on the B bomb site, and I bet Config is there too. Oh, Travis, that must have been a hard clear. Config, though. Here's the steps here. That's Nickelback. Gets taken out. Is he not going to respect the second one there? Config. Boomage now. Oh, Config reads it. How?
They're running out of time. No kit. And they pull the plug. It's going to be another save. Another back and forth round. And it felt like after Config, omnipresence, X-ray vision, expected the second flanker. They might commit to it, but not to be. And OneWin pull it off. Get up to 3 rounds. There are a good number of rifles going through to the next, so the buy from NiP will not be awful. But OneWin have got to be pretty happy about this so far. 3 players alive, money banking up. T side of their opponent's map pick, looking pretty good.
Yeah, it is looking fairly solid. I will say. It's OneWin's map pick, right? Yeah.
Top left.
Yeah, of course.
NiP. No. Yeah.
No, this is wrong. This is
No,
OneWin's
you're right.
NiP picked Ancient.
Mr. Graphic. Mr.
Hello.
Graphic. Let's sort it out.
Sorry. I was so confused because NiP is on city side. Like, why would you? Something doesn't add up here.
Some people have weird tastes, you know. Some people enjoy this sort of pain.
Yeah. Hey,
Some people would pay for that sort of pain.
Do you want to start city side? Sure. We'll go city side. We love it. Just do a little bit of warm up, run and gun. And maybe only Anubis It's the, I guess, the map where it would be viable to start on this side.
Or Dust 2 back in the day, or Cash.
Those two.
But not so much fun anymore.
Mm.
So much fun anymore. They love these defaults of a couple guys down secret and then spread out, look for clues on the others. Bomb is down with them this time. Config's here with the AK, but his teammates not faring so well for them. One of the rifles is dead. That's in towards the lobby. Traded his config. Campus comes down. That bomb is actually dropped by the look of it on the B site. 35 seconds left. Forrester's tagged. Boomich looking a little bit worse for wear as well. Forrester is way off, and he's the one with a smoke. So this could still get frisky yet. Deko.
Yeah. I don't think NiP
he has
knows.
no idea. He thinks players could be above him.
Yeah. But I don't think NiP knew that the bomb was dropped there behind sight. They're just playing this as it is a normal round. Bomb's gonna get planted. Boomish. It's up the rest. Trade's going back and forth here. Hampus. He's gonna go save again. He has
One
no
could have
idea.
lost that.
Yeah.
That bomb
he
was
has-
planted for decon and nobody was looking. And I think it was Rez that came down about a second after it was planted. NiP can't catch a break. Can't find a way to win these rounds.
No, and it's so close as well. Very close margins, but they're not allowing one win to build up a very good economy yet. We see Nickelback with only 450 now. So they're at least keeping one win honest. But I think this is a do or die round for NiP. If they're gonna have any chance of establishing any sort of good defense, it has to happen. Or it has to start happening now. They have to be able to close out some of these rounds.
Ecoed in the last. Goodbye here. Orp flung over to head trick. And they need him. They need somebody to find an opening. They need a 5-on-4 or a good mid-round situation rather than getting pushed and pulled by this one-win offense as it's been so many rounds thus far. Pretty default spread for the moment. Headtrick's going to sit back over towards Ellie's just outside. Inner pop comes through. Forrester on the entry decapitates Rez. Slow down a tad as the cannonades come in as Config's trying to find some space to play with. Forrester spreading through that smoke. He is fearless on these entries at the moment. Bomb set to be planted. Brian's found a gap. Forrester with his third of the round. This man is a monster. Cutting down trees like he is the wood chipper himself. D Forrester should be called. DE Forrester.
D Forrester. I do like that.
DE underscore Forrester.
Yeah. Your favorite map?
The best.
The best.
Just trees. Whole map.
Imagine the callouts. It's behind the tree. Which tree?
You just number them.
3!
28!
All 28! Brilliant. But once again, we have a save. How many rounds has it been now? 4 rounds where it's a retake that they're not attempting.
Yeah.
At a certain point in time, you have to start actually trying to go for some of these.
Yeah, the Virtus Pro scored a 4, I like to call it. Always a save to be had. That previous round was pretty hectic. They went for that inner pop, caught I can't remember who it was exactly, the player in Hut for NiP had no idea what was coming. Immediately flagged.
I do believe that may have been Rondan actually, who jumped into...
He had no idea that was coming, did he? He just sort of moved around, and then suddenly Forrester's in your face.
Yeah, I think he heard... I actually believe he heard nades getting launched, and that's what he thought, that he could get a better position if he's inside Hut. But Forrester just pre-fired him to to the graveyard and back. So no luck with that one this time.
Forrester eats Swedes for breakfast. It seems bit of a pause. We hope we're not here too long.
Yeah.
As a reminder, this is 1win's map pick. The graphic is a little bit off. We'll get that fixed when we get a chance. So NiP, maybe they're not expected to win Nuke, but this is more one-sided so far than I would have expected. They just can't get a... I mean, the one round they had a foothold in, was the round where it was on the pistols. On the gun rounds, they have... I don't think they've had an opening kill a single time.
No, and it's quite sensational for 1win to be able to convert this. But it basically boils down to these afterplan situations where NiP is just not comfortable in the retake. When we talked about the matchup initially, we talked about NiP and the roster changes. One of the things that are very dependent on having good team play and good communications and to have these kind of preset plans is in a retake. So if you recently made a lot of changes and those things are not completely clear, it's going to be immensely more difficult to even try to attempt to go for a retake.
Yeah, I think a big question is when they stop just giving yard control every round that 1win has wanted to get players down secret, even with some interesting smokes, let's say. They've still made it down with numbers. So, I don't know, maybe NiP should fight out a harder, a bit of a setup, someone in secret, maybe head trick there, more nades to try and block these players. They are given a lot of space for free at the moment.
Yeah, and when the smokes aren't perfectly landing and there are gaps to be exploited, the NiP could certainly benefit from doing that. We're gonna see head trick though go for the door peek. Very common. And he's gonna try to go down secret. Would have loved to see him try to go for a bit more aggressiveness in towards lobby. There usually always is a lurker, and we have Forrester there in this case, but he's gonna try his luck down here on secret. The players are going to start raining in, jumps across and Nickelback. That is such a solid headshot. Rest not ready for the speed of Boomich and Borollan. Oh, he's spotted. Oh, he is spotted. They all just sit there waiting for him to peek and Hampus. Well, certainly he's gonna, if he gets the up here. Is he gonna get away? No. Oh.
Whew.
Nice attempt though, but once again, 1win.
They're making it look easy.
Yeah, they do.
Forrester just takes a duel through squeaky door, head removed, go down secret, jump in wide, head trick can't readjust, instantly killed. They're just a bulldozer at the moment. There is nothing NiP can offer in resistance. Granted, last round was more of an eco, but we've even seen on the guns, hasn't looked so good. But if, the previous gun round was starting to look like a bad affair, this one is a must-win for NiP. AWP is out on a head trick. Org on Brollan, which is, you don't see that all too often.
Yeah, Hampus has been spotted trying to cross to secret. That was them trying to perhaps reinforce that yard control. Like
they missed a smoke again, look. One of the smokes inside garage. Or on top.
Yeah.
Okay.
Anyway, it's quieting down a little bit. And Brollan here on ramp is going to get tested. Here comes the utility. Head trick is going to have to take some attention. But it's Brollan with the first head trick. Second one there. And that's going to push a 1win back to Boomich. Oh, takes up config there. That's pretty brilliant. Whiffed shot from head trick. But it doesn't matter because Rest in the meanwhile has found two. Boomich has to do it all on his own. And he is not capable.
Nice.
Finally. It
took a while. Took a while, but we got there. These smokes are starting. That's the first time they've been fully punished. Because Headtrick was just sat on the line. He called nobody was down. Nobody was going to rotate lower. They already had the player in secret who was coming up vent. And as you said, with Brollan's spot, if Brollan's alone, he's one and done. He's not getting more. Well, unless he, mechanically goes insane. So having their AWPer there made a big difference with that ramp fight. But this time, not such a good start. Config's already down. Travis, Molotov death for Nickelback is getting a bit frisky here on A. But nonetheless, quite a lot of control for one win. That bomb's going to get planted soon. Hampus is getting tagged up. Headtrick is trying to find some sort of avenue to fight here from heaven, but Head's not getting presented. Molly is here, and I think Headtrick just grab this AWP and get out. This is too much to ask.
Yeah, it sadly is. And of course, in this kind of situation, we don't expect them to just suicide in and try to go for something. But look at just have a look here as Boomich is going to sneak around the corner. Boomich has 13 frags. He is miles ahead of anyone else now, except for Forrester on the server. And I am just super impressed. 118 ADR. And he seems to be put in a little bit more of a lurking role too. So a little unusual, but it seems to be working exceptionally well for Boomich.
He's enjoying himself. He's having a good time. I think all of one win are. I mean, you lose one round. His smokes didn't help, and immediately up the pace. Clean entry. And NiP back in the dirt. Back in the dirt. This one's just a half buy. That one saved M4 through on Hampus. Gonna try and get frisky with it. Over towards the red crate on Yard. But no immediate jewels for him at the moment. Oh, gonna need a good 1D entry, I think. A frisky kill to get into this round.
Oh, look at the execute. We're gonna take ramp control. Coming in quick here is Travis. He's leading out the pack, but Hampus and Brullan with one piece each. But of course, this should be a B bomb site. It's ready for the taking. Only config here to defend. Cannot connect with the deagle there as Travis takes him out, and now Headtrick coming down from the vents. Is he gonna be able to hit these one digs? No, he's not. Forrester takes him out. And now then, is it going to be yet another save here, Alan? Or should NiP go for this?
Feels like it. Feels like it. I mean, at what point do you just throw caution to the wind? They can still buy in the next. I guess that's one avenue, and Forrester in the open didn't need to be. Could have hid behind the silo on site. Hampus is still prodding and poking. And they do have a kit.
Oh.
Creep their way in. Deko, head spotted. And now Hampus is in a lot of trouble. This player under the catwalk in the cubby can just tuck in. Travis is all the way over by double doors. Hampus might clear this first player. Doesn't even get that far, but even if he did, cover the ground, stick the bomb. Too much to ask. Decent attempts, but at what point do moral victories go out the window? Because this first half, CT side of Nuke, has been a bit of a train wreck for NiP.
Yeah, and you see, it's so clear to see that when they get the first frag there, NiP, in the retake, then you have the first player who gets taken out by deko, who is trying to like, okay, I'm gonna do something, I'm gonna smoke off or start doing something other than just having his weapon up. He doesn't manage to clear the position properly, and it's kind of boiling down to small, tiny details like that. As Nickelback is coming in hot and heavy, it's gonna get excellent help here, but Hampus, he has to do it all now. Hampus is under so much pressure. Has the backup now. Brollan is taken out, and Hampus now gets taken out by none other than Burridge in the end, and that was an interesting round, Alan.
Yeah, and that last sequence felt like a kind of summary of the match so far. Stuck in the corner, burning, can't get out. Bullets raining through all the surfaces, all the wall bangs. And yeah,
all the cavalry trying to come in and give you support. But it doesn't matter. All the backup is just being blasted.
Maybe the charge of the light brigade, that's what it is at the moment for NiP. It's not going too well.
It is certainly not.
That was a highbrow reference for anybody. Hashtag Crimean War. We have the cool
any I feel like on Nuke, that's the CT side that is the most dependent on having excellent communication. If you can't communicate how you're gonna rotate.
So what
on
you're
Nuke,
saying is this is going to get even worse on the T side for NiP.
Yeah, not necessarily, because on the T side you're more able to get away with doing solo plays or doing like kind of bit of more like freestyle. The problem on CT side, particularly with Nuke, is the rotations. If you can't communicate how you're rotating, you're just gonna get caught in the middle of two spots each and every time. If that's on the A side or if it's like going yard to secret, having half your HP taken out. The point is, CT side here for NiP, looking absolutely horrible. And now Hampus has the only rifle of the NiP roster in this round, and he is, they know exactly where he is. Travis is
I believe this is the
patiently.
dictionary definition of sandwiched. That's what we're seeing at
Yeah.
the moment. And, Proland has come to help. Cheeky headshot. They know Hampus has to be in here somewhere.
Yeah, but he hasn't moved. Of course, are they just gonna leave him be? Because it's only 30 seconds left on the clock here, and they do need to get the bomb down. Cannot plant it in the garage, and this might be an incredible timing here. Look at this, they're trying to make their way back up. 20 seconds left, they have to go down and plant on this side. Oh, Travis, that's clean onto head trick. Oh, and this Molotov, that might be it. Config with 32 HP. It is Hampus. Nice safe plant there. Oh my god. Travis has been so solid this round.
That felt so good for NiP. It looked like one win were walking right into the jaws of the trap. Player by Red, still had Hampus in garage. Bomber's trying to come up, 30 seconds. And one win just about sniff out enough contact without taking too many casualties and head back down. Close but no cigar. And again, NiP, they are desperate for rounds. The economic damage is nice, but we are getting towards the tail end of this half. You don't be able to force ecos, or at least many of them from here. I think they need to pause, you know. I think they need to pause and just talk about how they open up these rounds. Maybe they need to get aggressive on outer. Maybe move head trick around more. Some ramp aggression, you know. React off the outer smokes and crunch lobby. They feel like they need to do something because sitting back is not working.
It certainly isn't. And I feel like config has to be imperative into whatever plan that they're going to implement to try to stop this. What 1win is doing. Oh, and it's the quick A pop once again. Oh, it's not quite though. Just in a vent. Look at that. Res is so low. Only 19 HP left. So much spam going back to take the smoke. And
oh, they are lucky.
Yeah. Oh.
I think Brolan got away with that. You could see, I don't think he was really ready for it.
He wasn't. Certainly not.
Well, there's your entry. Comes in the most unlikely of scenarios. Finally, looking a bit better. Head trick this round on ramp. Forrester just trying to make a play. Isn't ready for the AWPer to be posted up. And for the first time in a long time, NiP are in a comfortable position. They don't need to force the issue anymore. Sit back, play the crossfires, have good rotations, and this should be fine.
Do you know that meme where it's like it's fine, but his house is on fire?
I don't know where you're going with this.
That's what I feel NiP is doing right now. Everything's fine. Red! Oh, Boomich.
Oh, I almost had a heart attack.
Yeah, Boomich.
Oh my god, Rez.
Boomich has the bomb.
I guarantee you one of Rez's teammates was screaming at him. Oh my.
Yeah.
Oh,
Boomich has to step now. But Brollan is surely gonna deny this
yeah,
bomb
he can't
plant.
plant. There we go.
Yeah.
Round
Yeah.
for NiP. If they lost the round because Rez didn't see the player coming out of hut.
Yeah, imagine.
Oh my. That would have been something.
Yeah. That would have been...
That was a
it
5
would
on
have
3
been
and it still
basically
felt
the
painful.
nail in the coffin,
Oh.
right?
I mean, you might as well GG go next if that happened.
Yeah,
Oh.
but you know, like, I almost feel like... I can't certainly say that, but, like, I don't see anything special coming out of NiP. Oh! Wait! Not denied event this time! Config and the res! Clean damage.
Is that? I think the bomb might be down the vent as well,
Yeah.
which is sad times.
And Headfreak
Yeah, it is.
very aggressive positioning. He has the information there, I guess, and maybe that's a little bit rushed. As you see, we saw the point of view of Config. He's not flashed.
Felt like there should have been some flashes
vision
like
of the
in
vent.
main or through the skylight above.
Something.
Anything.
Something. And then they two players trying to get down vent, blocking each other, and then rest. I am not sure we're probably not gonna get to see the replay of that, but
I think he was Mustang or something, and you could just see
yeah.
You could just
he
see them going
sprayed it down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bit clunky.
What position do you call the Mustang?
That's above hut on the railing.
Oh, and we don't. I think we call it yellow.
Above where Rez is looking now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Up on
Mustang's a pretty popular call out.
All right.
But we're learning.
Yeah, I never heard it before in my life. But I don't be horsing around, you see.
You don't. Oh yeah, never. Straight as can be here. Never want to joke around or fool around.
Certainly not. And yeah, great to see another round on the board for NiP. But we will see here. I am kind of expecting one win to try to do something more heavy yard again, since that's what's been working so well for them. You see a couple of nades being thrown here. Oh, yes! Oh, that's a lot of damage. Config, though, meanwhile, has taken out Forrester and Headtrick with a very aggressive positioning here on yard once again. He's gonna be searching with his up. Has Boomage right around the corner on his right. Oh, and they know, they are fully aware. He has been pinned down by deko. He's taken out. 4 versus 4, and Hampus has a lot of responsibility on his shoulders. He's gonna peek out here dry, yes. Oh, Nickelback barely survives that, but he's just baiting. This is all just a ruse, because Config is gonna come in here and support. Oh, they're not ready for it. Oh, it's only good for one, though. Alan, what's happening here?
It's a murder fest. Lambs to the slaughter. And there goes Deko. 10-5 in the favour of one win as we go into the second half. Was a disaster start for NiP. Bit of a recovery at the end. 5 rounds. T side and Nuke. Is that doable? Can they win from here?
Well, it's Counter-Strike, so anything is possible. But from what I've been seeing of one win, they are so solid. I'm unsure if anything is going to be possible for NiP. Oh, it's straight into the meat grinder. They go, but Forrester, oh, he has to hit more. As the teammates backing them up now, and Res cannot clutch it out against Travis. That is how backup is supposed to be done. Did you see that? How quick the one-win players were backing up their teammates, and then obviously Forrester spending an tremendous amount of time delaying and staying alive there. So important.
Looking good. Looking good, and now a fantastic opportunity. NiP, they're just going to try and buy into this. AK's dropped onto Hampus, and he has to find a lot of space, information, preferably a couple entry kills. That's their best route into this round. He's alone prodding out a teammates set up in ramp. Ready to take some space when the time comes. Here they go. Travis pushed off. Nickelback and Forrest are going to play into his hell, and Hampus has a lot of space. Totally unsighted. I don't think Nickelback is actually clearing in towards it. Nickelback can't win the fight, though. Big entry for Hampus. Legs are spotted. He's traded. But now the CT side a little bit flummoxed as these players wrap in through hell.
I love this play from NiP. They're playing out ramp, making a lot of noise, causing a distraction for Hampus, allowing him to get into that position, and now they're still being silent. Are they going to have any idea that they're going to come up ladder now? Any second now, Forrester. Oh, this nade from Boomich. Oh, that's a lot of damage.
Massive
Forrester.
sequence. He's
Forrester.
He is
just
so reliable.
Clean up. Yeah,
So
and you see
reliable.
how the way. Yeah, and he is so calm and collected. He just. Oh, there's one. Sprays on to the next one and the third one. Looks so easy. Of course, they've been very softened up by that amazing nade by Boomich.
Juicy.
It's just constantly adding on to his ADR here.
He's not letting off.
Literally, yeah. Oh, literally doing like 100 full 100 HP with one nade. It's a rare occasion to see that on Nuke. Unless, of course, it's like rush yard or rush hut or ramp. You get, yeah. Oh. Talking about cleaning up. Deko on yard. Still a long ranged with this SMG. He just has full
Deko.
control. Yeah, full control.
Yeah, it's a little bit like shooting those ducks at the fairground at the moment. And the duck fights back. The duck hits hard. Whoa, that's one heck of a quack.
Wow. Rest is gonna keep playing the Eagle. Oh, that one for HP. I don't think the duck is gonna be quacking anymore.
Duck down.
Peking duck for dinner.
Yeah, crispy duck. That's gonna be NiP after
like
this.
Mm.
With a side of prawn crackers, maybe, to make it even better. Well, this is
I don't
so
know what to
far
say.
gone.
It's such a one-sided affair so far. But I mean, come on, NiP. Let's see you do something. I'm literally the one that's standing next to NiP now, with like a stick poking them, asking them to do something. But this is certainly something here now. Good flashes. Brolla with the entry. Now let's see. Brolla with the second entry. And
Now
Boomich
it's
can
talking.
turn around, and yes, finally NiP.
That's
This
it.
is so much. Yeah.
Exploding
massive
out of the coffin. Still life left in them.
Yeah.
Resurrection. Right at the end.
Resurrection. it would have been even funnier if it was actually Rez getting the entries.
Oh, he got one.
Brolan.
Brolan.
Yeah, he did. Yeah.
Those are some frisky entries.
Yeah,
Exploding
but
through. Yeah, when before the smoke.
So beautifully for it. The flash is popping in the face of the main player. There's nowhere to hide. And then he's just being methodical. The timing, perfect timing of the swing of Rez and the second player of Hut there too. This is one from the stat books.
They've had their moments. The end of the CT half for NiP, they played some good rounds. They finally got aggressive. It's not like they can't play good Counter-Strike here on Nuke. It's just that the average has been so much the lesser of one win. And, you know, this is a tall mountain to climb to get back into this game. But just for the sake of the series, I want to see more rounds like that. I want to see more tricks coming out from NiP. I want to see the explosive players getting explosive. I don't think I've seen a great round from... I mean, Hedrick had a couple good kills on the CD side, but I want to see him really get involved, really get his teeth into this match.
Yeah, it's strange too, because city side on Nuke, it's such a playground for any offer, and we saw him go for many different early round peaks, and they just didn't seem to find any success. Might have been a little bit for praising. We can praise one win a little bit for that too, because they seem to be very much expecting anything out of Hedrick. So we could see them playing a little bit cautiously. Not cautiously now. Travis has to back his way down. He's going to be hit here. Spacing now, Boomich. In a good position. Oh, runs out of bullets there. Still does one heck of a good job there. And now deko.
I was feeling the pot shot. Didn't go for it. Man to the advantage. Lots of nades on this CT side. Maybe there's a kid on the ground. That would come in handy. As these two T-side players are just trying to force a fight out in the open at the moment. Hedrick does get that duel. Nickelback has the information. Deko finds another. And now it's just Rez. Head collected. Time running out for Nickelback. He's got to close this ground. Get near the bomb. And he just can't get a fight. Rez is being so annoying. Won't present himself as that clock goes down. And Rez is a monster. Finally arrives in this game.
Absolutely, brilliantly.
He's actually how's he going 17 to 12 with this scoreline? How's that actually possible?
He's just collecting. He's just grinding. He's picking up frags left, right, and center. It's never been. It's very rarely it has been any sort of impact frags, but he's been he's been getting his. The issue has been like you were discussing, Hedrick. When he can't get his job done with the op on city side, he's gonna be lagging behind on the frag wise. But certainly there are a couple of players who's pulling ahead of the curve, and that is Rez on the NiP side. And then we have to discuss Boomich's performance, because we were not expecting this at all.
No, he's had a reasonably tough time, I think, since actually coming back after his extended break to this one-win team, and this is the Boomich we'd like to see. Towards the latter days on Na'Vi, other players were always going to get the resources. That was just the way it was going to work. You can't play on a team with Bit, Simple, Electronic, and expect to get all your spots. It's not going to happen.
Yeah, but he never was. He was always the one taking one for the team and always playing for the rest of the teammates. I feel that when Boomich was removed from that roster, that was the start of everything going downwards for Navi. You lost the glue that kept your team together, and now they're on an international roster.
Ooh. Okay. We take those. We take those. Very crispy. Very crispy. Is NiP going to make it 8? There was a pause coming into this round from 1win because I think they recognized they really should have converted the previous. So
yeah,
I like it, you know, taking those pauses before. I mean, if you let NiP get this up to 10, 11 rounds, suddenly they're back in the game. Take the pauses now. And, you know, take them out of this match before they're even in it.
yeah. I guess we haven't seen one single pause being taken by NiP so far, which is slightly concerning, if I'm gonna be honest. Seeing that they had such a lackluster CT side.
Where are you off to, Deko? Looks like secret. Nade on the doors.
Nice movement.
We enjoy that. KZ.
Slow start so far. A bit of space has been taken, of course. Now we are just waiting to see who is making the next move.
There's so many Mexican standoffs here. We've got the 2 players in secret. Roland and Deko. Looks like config's on top of Mini main. And the player is in main. Nickelback. Feels like we're just waiting for someone to take a fight, someone to make a move, someone to tear this map wide open. Nickelback does collect config as he falls off Mini. And now the game feels a little bit up. They're going to reroute in towards ramp. Travis, in this cheeky little off angle, gets one, readjusts, falls back down ramp. No chance of a trade, and Deko's here to help if needed. This is a rough one for NiP.
Yeah, sure. Certainly is. Oh, and that's Brolan. It's been taken out. That was the lurk.
Are they going to
Only
save?
head trick and Hampus left. Yeah, it's only 15 seconds left. The Mexican standoffs have been one wind.
Yeah.
Stop me now, Alan. Let's not let it go any further.
I like to give you the platform to express yourself, you know. Take it as far as it will go. And then afterwards, you'll see the consequences. As I'm sure we'll learn over the course of today.
I don't want to learn about the consequences. So I'd rather just not take it too far, you know?
All
One win.
publicity is good publicity, that's all I'm saying.
One win. Make it 14. And finally, okay, look. Actually, this is the second tactical from NiP. So they have actually used one player.
They feel guilty now for calling them out.
Yeah, but you know, still when it's
I mean, honestly,
the
one
second,
pause,
when you have the
when they
second,
were down like 10-1 or whatever it was.
Yeah, exactly. When your enemy team has 14 rounds and you only take your second tactical timeout, you only have 8 rounds on the board. You certainly haven't been using your pauses efficiently.
Sort it out, NiP. Sort it out. Here we go, though.
Yeah.
Still a lot of rounds to the lesser here. Everything's invested. Tech 9 on config. Not quite full utility across the board, but at least enough to get these cross smokes down. As Nickelback really wants this fight. Flash behind him. That's from Deko. Trades are here, but he still gets a second config tagged up as well. Perfect start from 1win, and they've got the information that more players are outer.
Yes, and see how the plan is laid out perfectly. You see the Deko is then immediately ready to flash for his team.
Wait, is Forrester on top of...
Squeaky door as
Forrester? Is he? He is!
Yeah!
Oh my god!
But he's been spotted by Hampus there. He made some noise. Step. Let's see. Oh, and Deko. Oh, this is the Deko you were hyping up prior to the match, Alan. Config now, and up Boomish is gonna be pushing behind. What game? What is happening with this game? Oh, that's only a little bit risky here, because now, of course, as Travis and Boomish are 2 worlds apart, it's gonna be very easy for Config to isolate a couple of 1v1 duels. But like to see Travis and Boomish try to stick a little bit closer together here. But of course, Very difficult situation for Config. He has no idea where any of these players are.
He's picking the gap. Travis now. Starting to come back down secret after seeing nobody. 15 seconds. And I love this from Boomich. Look at it. He just tucks himself into heart. He can wait for noise, wait for confirmation. There's not time here for Config to clear and plant. Doesn't use his nades before planting. And it's all too easy. 15 for 1 win. And I can't believe Forrester got on the roof. He must have seen... He knew players were out from Travis's call, from Nickelback's call. Must have then gone up onto lobby. But did he jump?
Yeah.
Did he jump onto the silo and make a noise?
Yeah, he
it
jumped.
So
yeah,
bizarre.
100%. Yeah, 100%. He went full W. And just press W, not let go.
Why didn't he just take his time?
What? He just want to catch the tease of by surprise, I guess.
Well, he didn't. He
No, he
quite
didn't.
the opposite, as it turns
He
out.
certainly did not. He came stomping in like an elephant, thinking he's a little house mouse, but they go, oh! Good shot there by Rez. Travis in a bit of trouble. Does he have the backup here? Takes down a 1, is in reposition, runs out of bullets. Nickelback is right behind him. Boomich, Forrester, they're all running in here now. Boomich is gonna take his sweet time. Forrester as well. Surely Rez is going to fall here as Forrester is peeking around the corner. No, there's actually Rez. And the hand trick gets 1 each. And it's all down to Boomich. How this round has been turned around.
Needed a miracle. And this could just be the first. There's no money either here for 1 win. They're going to be in an awkward spot.
And Boomich doesn't have a kit either.
I think he still might go for it. They're just in
one.
such a bad spot economically that you might just feel like, screw it.
Yeah, and it's Boomich. He has popping full with confidence. The rest is going to walk. Is he going to walk into him? No. That's a kit picked up and Boomich finds the... Oh, and almost with the second there. Can't get it done though. And that's a lifeline for NiP. Still 6 map points here for 1 win to close it out.
I think they should pause because they need to discuss where this buy is going. They're just going to eco this round, but they've got such little loss bonus that, Boomich is only going to have 3-8 in the next. Guess he could play an SMG up close or even like an auto shotgun or something.
Yeah.
A little bit out of the ordinary.
He has a Zeus. He has invested in a Zeus.
Where is
Alan?
he? Oh, he's in Hut.
Boomich.
He's in Hut.
Yeah. If I can have one wish today, it is that Boomich will actually get a kill with this Zeus.
Okay. So
It's my favorite. It's my absolute favorite thing to happen in CSGO. It's when someone gets a Zeus kill.
So we need
and I don't
res.
care. I don't care. I can be the victim. I will still laugh. But I can't. Oh, no, Boomich. No, Boomich, come back in the hut with your Zeus. Oh.
This is it.
Oh, yes.
This is it. He's going to come down from above. On top of
Come
Rez.
Oh, this is such a... Oh, we love this.
He's...
No, he's now jumping around.
No. Oh.
Rez?
Ah!
Rez?
Ah!
What?
What's going on?
What's happening?
How's he not seen anybody?
Boomich been around
Get back
the
in the vent,
world.
Boomich. Get back in the vent. Get the... Yes.
Oh, who's gonna be outside here? Oh, he's hurt.
Oh, he's
They
teasing us
know
every
Rez
time.
is-
Come on.
Oh, they got... Okay, no, back to Boomich. Oh, if we can just get an exit with the Zeus. I'm so invested in this. Come on, Boomich. Oh, they're boosting back up. Okay, interesting. Config has been taken out, and here we go. Oh, I'm so disappointed.
We've been teased for like a minute waiting for this to happen. He didn't even pull the trigger.
No.
God damn.
And he went all around the bloody world.
Yeah, he got past Res.
Jumping up the ladder with Res in teaspoon. Who's supposed to be holding that?
Ah. Well,
Wow.
that
We've
is
seen-
that's Counter-Strike, guys. Welcome. Welcome for
Yeah,
your new viewer.
amazing,
That's what we sign up
amazing
for.
round. But this might potentially be the last round that we get to see on Nuke.
Or maybe it's the beginning of the comeback. This is it. NiP. They're only 2 or 3 gun rounds off overtime. It's not out of the question, but we need to see a level from Nuke they haven't produced just yet. They've had a few good rounds in the mix, but consistency has definitely thwarted NiP. Here on the German plant, as I believe it's based.
Yeah, Hampus is going to be leading the way for the ninjas. The ninjas who are stealthily trying to push down to secret deko. A bit of an off angle. That's not the usual kind of angle that we see from an offer. I like to see it. But Hampus has been managing to find some space here on yard. Oh, takes out Nickelback. It's a good start here.
Traders there. Head trick finds 2. That's all the A plays. That's it. Round over. That is absurd. That is ridiculous. How do they get all this space? How do they get these opportunities? Granted, Deko missed 1 shot, but Nickelback was not ready for it. They just weren't ready for Hampus to have all that space.
Yeah. It's what happens prior to Deko missing the shot. That's the key to this round. Hampus is just sneaking into to garage. There's a big gap there because Deko is playing this angle down in secret. They think they have everything covered. There must have been a moment with the Nickelback not paying attention and 11. And is it going to be happening? Is it happening? Second tactical timeout at least for 1 win. Gonna be some discussion to be had, because certainly they can't be buying into this round, Alan. They have to do another eco.
They need the AWP on Deko. They need full nades. They need good rifles. There's no point forcing up into any of these rounds. Headtrick's got the
Yes, Headtrick's got it.
Can you even imagine any conceivable scenario where he even tries to use it in this round?
Absolutely, I have such a vivid imagination that I can.
He uses all of his AK bullets.
Yeah, he has a silent M4. He doesn't have an AK. So you see, he doesn't have as many bullets.
Yes, you're right.
How we are. Yeah.
But he forgets and he sprays away, and then he realizes when it's too late.
Yeah, and then he pulls out his knife, but it's not the knife, it's the... Never mind.
And he panic clicks trying to knife, but he actually tases them.
Yeah, would have been a clip.
But it still could be. It's going to happen.
Yeah.
It's going to happen.
We are
I've never been
Travis as well. Travis with the suits on a ramp. There we go. Oh, Travis. Oh, he knows. Oh, and then he has his teammate.
Oh, the bait.
Deko is baiting. Oh, I love this. Please go ramp, NiP. Please go ramp. Oh, it's such a patient game. And then Forrester and Brollan. Brollan only has 40 HP, so he's gonna peek around the corner. That's not too many bullets from Forrester. Oh, with the free fire. Good job.
That's just unfair.
Yeah, but you know, that might just lure them into trying to go towards ramp and splitting. They're splitting A or splitting B.
Travis can flank. It's good. Travis can flank.
Oh.
Travis can flank. Deko's just pulling some attention. Nickelback's going to die, but it's all to bring Travis into it. Well, this is all about. But what? Boomish goes down, but it's all about Travis. He's been set up.
Travis.
Here we go.
Gonna come. Oh no, he's been spotted from below. No.
When are one of these guys going to pull the trigger?
Oh.
How hard is it just to sit close up and have a go?
You know what? It actually is super difficult. Despite me absolutely loving any sort of Zeus frags, I simply cannot make one on my own. And I've tried. I try so much. It's like crazy how I cannot hit the Zeus. Maybe that's why I appreciate the Zeus frags so much.
You know,
that
there's
I do.
people that only play to try and get highlights. They'll play like super wide angles, or they'll go for like the craziest re-peaks, or you know, if they're AWPing, they'll never unface. They'll always just keep going for it. Is that you with the Zeus, where you just keep going, just keep going for this one round, where you pull it off?
No, I can be the player who has it, and then okay, now I'm gonna try to get a Zeus frag. But I will play the round normally, and then I will camp up in a corner and try to hold an angle, like an afterplant angle. And then I'm gonna have the CT coming perfectly in my crosshair. I'm gonna press trigger and nothing will happen. Like the Zeus
You're really selling it. Everyone should do
thing
this.
was just going nowhere. And going somewhere though is Hampus.
This is bad. I mean, there's only 2 gun rounds in this. Already down a player. Nickelback trying to take that space on outer, trying to prevent full yard control, just gets absolutely annihilated by his opposing in-game leader. And NiP are going to drop the brakes. They're going to reverse on outer. I'm not sure OneWin have information. I doubt it, by the way. Boomich has dropped to cover off secret. NiP are playing with their food right now. If they hit A, there's only 2 players. Only Travis on ramp, and there's nobody over towards Hell.
Oh, but Deko, this might be the play that's going to save OneWin. It's the sound of the door. He's gonna keep pushing. Oh, I would love to see him push even deeper here for more information. They kind of have to figure out what's going on here. They hear utility here. Deko, is he gonna get flashed off this angle? And NiP, they're keeping it so quiet. They're not moving yet. They're waiting so patiently here. Good frag there from Deko. He has his teammate to back him up. Forrester though is fully flashed, but are they going to be expecting him here on site? There's 2 players down here now, Travis and Forrester!
Oh, the trade. Oh, that looked really scary for a second. But NiP survive. I can't believe they're in this game, given how it started. This, for those that have just joined since, say, the end of the first half or half time, they won't remember what it looked like at the start. NiP couldn't get a foothold in rounds. OneWin were not playing perfect Counter-Strike. They made some tactical errors, but it didn't matter. It didn't matter because they had the better team play. Players were hitting harder. They had the better afterplants. But that script is flipped and then some. All the entries go in the way of NiP. OneWin cannot stack the right side at the moment. Deko's trying to make plays, but he just can't get an opportunity. And this game is ever so close now to overtime. It's going to be an eco here from OneWin. This should go the full 30. And that was not looking likely 15 minutes ago.
It was not. That was a 10-5 half, right? In favor of OneWin. On the T side of their map pick. It was an incredible showing. The resilience that NiP has been pulling out of... I don't know. This resilience from them. Never giving up. Really impressive stuff by them. And it's so methodical in their approach, dude. Just slow and steady. And now Brollan. Oh my god, what is happening here? Boomich with the CSAD. Manages to find the timing here. Nickelback up from the marshmallow on yard. It's gonna find config. Is he gonna get more done here? This is really good. Looking good here. And Travis and Forrest, they're both behind the smoke. Is it gonna go down like this, Alan?
Not like this. Not like this. NiP, you've worked so hard. You've worked so hard to get back into this game. Hampus position now spotted. 2 players facing.
They're peeking
and he is gone.
Together. Let's go.
It's just head trick. Oh, what's he supposed to do? He's got some nades, but Nickelback sitting in towards main. He's got to find this kill immediately, and it's not to be. OneWin on the most unlikely of rounds. Put it off, and honestly, I think I'm just devastated for NiP. They did all the hard work. They won all the gun rounds. They brought so many unlikely scenarios back, but up against the pistols, they fumble, and wow, what a way for it to end.
It was